The buzz is building from the sports craze. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the 2. Tatum against Randle. And it's Tatum with the 3.
Yeah, nice body control by Tatum. You watch him play, and sometimes you forget he's 6'8".
Gobert with a screen on Simons. Christie passes to Gobert. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Simons' shot is good.
Well, you can't write Simons off in the corner just because he's usually a top-of-the-key shooter.
Here's Christie. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tatum. And Gobert with a block. Here's Christie. Defended by Brown. Nice shot by Christie.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times overstand. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Oh, good D by Boucher.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Simons outside. On the wing, Tatum. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Irving. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And it's good for 2.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
He's got a clear path by himself. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kamara, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Boucher. And here's Brown. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. From the arc. Again, the miss by Boston. Dallas leading by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim. But now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
And here's Simons outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Simons got 6 points.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simons right on the money.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Ooh, poked away. Boucher passes to Pritchard. Left side, Brown. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 7. Outside Jones. Here's Shireman. Pass to Gonzalez. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
1 minute left in the first quarter here. Brown with it. Randall's in his pocket. Brown against Randall. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside Irving. Plumlee pulls down the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Irving. Boston with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Slam. Dunk by Plumlee.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Carried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like they
The previous play is under review.
get off in time or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Dallas on top. They lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Isaiah Joe is out there with Williams. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Kamare in at the 3. The Mavericks lead by 6. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Shireman. No points so far. Pass to Tillman. Now Plumlee. Williams grabs the board.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Inside. He shoots. Puts it up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. There's the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. Here's Tatum. He's got 5. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Christie's checked in for Hardy. And here are the latest power rankings. A good picture of how these teams have played coming into February. You look at the Lakers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Mavericks, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Randall outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now a 12-point Maverick lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Kamari. Here's Christie to the paint. Outside Joe. 4-3. And he stays with it. Randall outside. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Christie. Connects from downtown. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Tatum following the score by Dallas. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Joe. Back to Williams. Second chance shot. No good there. Tatum with some nice D. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Gonzalez. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Christie passes to Joe. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Plumlee. The D's right on him. Can't get it to fall. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Randall can't hit. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Boston. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Right wing. Plumlee, a screen on Randall. Lets it fly. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Well, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Irving for 3. Boston with a rebound. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Simons outside. 5 on the clock. Brown passes to Simons. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Christie. Sinks it from distance. Christie's got 9.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
And Irving gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Brown, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Boucher. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Looking at Dallas, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Celtics trail by 18. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Boucher in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Gobert with the bucket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Tatum. Simons with it. 3-pointer. And he can't get that one.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Randall. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Julius Randle at the line for 1.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. The Mavericks, number 1.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
And that one's good. Irving.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Boucher for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. It's blocked by Gobert.
In the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Christie's shot is off. The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here. The free throw drops for Boucher. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Nice shot by Christie.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide-open man.
Tatum from long range knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Irving, the pass to Gobert. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Jones, he's checked in for Simons. And Dallas with a change here too. Kamara, he's checked in for Christie. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Pritchard. To the inside. Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Here's Irving. Now Gobert. Off target at the rim. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 6. Gobert passes to Irving. No good from outside. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jones' shot is good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Mavericks lead by 18. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Plumlee's checked in for Boston. Tillman comes in for Tatum. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Plumlee. Over Gobert. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
On the wing, Irving. The 3 is up. Rebound, Boston. Brown scanning the floor. To the left wing. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kamari. Dallas leading by 20. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside, Brown. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Off the mark there with a three.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Williams with the screen. Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's got 13.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Here's Joe. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes a first.
Isaiah Joe. 2 shots.
Good on both. Brown in the high post. No good. Unable to win this run. And so it's Dallas with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Najee Marshall. Williams is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Kamare in at the 3. Back to Plumlee. Pass to Jones. Tatum with it. The leaner. The shot comes out. Martin up top, defended by Jones. The offensive rebound. Here's Marshall. Into the lane. Damn, that one's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Plumlee. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Kamare. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Tatum. Fast break. Here we go. They double-team Tatum. Now here's Plumlee. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Boston with some changes. Cadiz checked in for Plumlee. And Pritchard is subbed in for Walsh. And Dallas with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. Now here's Williams. Pass to Kamare. Back to Williams. There's a screen. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shireman. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Williams in the post. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
So it's Boston now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Marshall, defended by Jones. Pass to Kamare. Oh, sweet move. Shireman grabs a board. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And Dallas making a change here. Williams is checked in. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Simons. Here's Pritchard. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Pritchard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Rudy Gobert's doing. Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. While not severe, this is still a serious diagnosis that usually keeps guys off the court for a short period. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Picked it! Here's Kamari, defended by Brown. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Here's Joe, following the bucket by Boston. Shot is up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Fires for three. Hits the trifecta.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Poked loose. Simons with a steal. Williams against Tatum. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they're... Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.